how do you create confident manufacturing leaders? I'm Greg Schenkel, President of Unique Training and Development and Frontline Leadership Systems. And let's take a look at the confidence level of the frontline leaders who are responsible for interacting with most of the people in your organization. Perhaps the myth that we have to deal with is that anyone in leadership must be confident in their abilities to support and develop their employees. But what we know, according to Gartner, is that 45% of managers don't feel confident in their ability to develop the skills that their employees need today. So think about that. We think everybody's got what they need, you're good to go, but the leaders themselves don't really feel that level of confidence. So we had one organization that manufacturing logistics leaders inside their site were really lacking in 3 areas. First, their confidence level wasn't high. They really didn't feel like I got this when it came to employee interactions. They didn't have the competence level in many of those leadership capabilities, and they didn't have consistency amongst each other. So what that caused is there were pockets of good leadership and then weak leadership. And of course, in the end, the employees kind of see this difference and wonder why. So by delivering some frontline leadership training to that organization, we were able to lift up the confidence, the capability, and the consistency of the leadership team. And what that created is higher performance in the organization. And really that confidence level comes from knowing that you're doing the right things and doing them well consistently. So I've got a few tips for how you can increase and create confident manufacturing leaders. Number 1 is provide training. Well, of course, that seems self-serving. We are in the leadership training business through our Frontline Leadership Program. But really, if you're not investing in the leaders who are really driving the performance of the majority of your employees, the question is, why not? They should deliver and they should receive some training, and it should be delivered well. Tip number 2 is to build new habits. What we've noticed in our training is people really enjoy it, they find it useful, they look forward to it, they recommend it, they come back and attend it again. Really the difference maker is, because really training is only effective if it results in an increase or application of those skills to drive up performance. So we've actually introduced something called the Leader Behavior Builder. And what that allows the participants in our training to do is they set a commitment, and then the system reminds them or nudges them for a 30-day period so that they're actually tracking how well they're doing at building that new leadership habit. So we need to build those new habits. The third tip is to build on the gains. Leadership development and training should not be a one and done. Even if you do it really well with an organization like us, you probably will be like most of our clients. You start with one project and then you build on it because first of all, your feedback will be tremendously positive. Plus, you're going to start seeing a difference in the leadership capabilities of your team, and that's going to reflect in your operating performance. So when you see that kind of outcome, you're going to want to build on that and add to it. So build on the gains by delivering additional training sessions. Give your leaders a chance to share with one another their successes and how they're growing. Now, of course, if you're doing that, you're going to be wanting to check out our Frontline Leadership Training Program. And you can do that by visiting our website at uniquedevelopment.com. When you go to uniquedevelopment.com, you can see our topics that form the core of our program. It's a 3-day or 6 half-day program. It can either be delivered kind of all at once, but we really recommend spreading it out a little bit into chunks and phases so that people have a chance to develop true mastery of these leadership skills and capabilities. You can also connect with us on one of the many social media channels that we participate in. And once we've had that conversation, I think you're going to find us to be a tremendous partner or resource in your ongoing leadership development that will really create the difference between a mediocre, less engaging organization and one that is high performing and highly engaging.